On this slide, I want to show you how we analyze a dominated option with TreeAge. So this will be like in the chapter of the book where they talk about dominated options and extendedly dominated options and so on. Now, I just want to configure the model the same time I did last time. So we put $50,000 for the willingness to pay. And I like to use the custom payoff name, so cost in dollars and then effectiveness and quality, or quality adjusted life years again. And now just format the numbers here. So again, I like to format cost as currency, puts a $ in front of it, then format effectiveness as a suffix with quality. So it writes quality after effectiveness. This will just be helpful when we solve the tree or when we analyze the results of the model. Again, let's just label this first part choose. You could call it whatever you want. Is choose drugs, comparing different options, different drugs, different policies, different types of surgery, whatever problem you have at hand. Just comparing different things. And then let's label that one drug A. So drug A, you could see we put the cost $75,000 and then 2 quality adjusted life years. And then we'll just add 2 more terminals for drugs B and C. So the blue square, that's a decision node. That's where you have to decide between the different options. And then the red triangles at the end of it, those are the terminals or the outcomes or the endpoints of it. So drug B, where we put the cost as $130,000 for 3 quality adjusted life years or qualities. And now let's just add a third one, so drug C. So drug C, we'll just put the cost and the quality adjusted life years here. $165,000 and 5 quality adjusted life years, label it drug C. And remember, we just pressed the blue square and then analysis, cost effectiveness analysis, that's going to draw the supply curve and show us the options. So you can see that the green line, it says undominated. So drug A and drug C in blue and in gold, those are undominated, those are on the supply curve. Drug B, that red square, that's not on the supply curve, it's inefficient, it's dominated, and what it's going to do is TreeAge is just going to throw it out. So when we go to analysis rankings, now it calculates the ICE, or the slope of that supply curve, and if you see at the top it says excluding dominated, it threw out drug B, so it's only analyzing what's left on the supply curve. So after you exclude the dominated options, drug A and drug C, those are on the supply curves, and then the ICE are associated with drug C. That's $30,000 per quality adjusted life year. And then you could also see it puts the net monetary benefits for drug A and drug C right there. So only use that top panel on excluding dominated. If it's dominated, it's inefficient and it's not going to go into our calculations. And so you see when you roll back the tree, it chooses drug C because the ICER of drug C, $30,000 per quality, is less than the willingness to pay of $50,000 per quality. Drug A was eliminated because it was less cost effective compared to C, and then drug B was eliminated because it was dominated. So one it throws out because it's dominated, and then between the remaining two, it just looks at the slope of the supply curve, compares it to the willingness to pay.